White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. I don't know I keep doing that today, but we going to move on, man. Canelo lawsuit versus Golden Boy Promotions. The DAZN dismissed in current form. Has deadline to amend. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And Lion Killer, he had his boy on. He was a lawyer. And he said this case didn't look strong. And he said that it was going to be dismissed regardless. But let's read from the article from Boxing Scene. Saul Canelo Alvarez has his work cut out for him in the courtroom. The first round of Alvarez's recently filed lawsuit against Golden Boy Promotions, a company founder and chairman Oscar De La Hoya, and streaming service DAZN, was dismissed by U.S. District Court in Central District of California on Friday. The case was rejected on the grounds in which Alvarez's attorney named the multiple defendants. As plaintiff, Alvarez named DAZN America Inc., Inc., DAZN Media Inc., DAZN USA LLC, Reform Investment Limited, Golden Boy Promotions LLC, Golden Boy Promotions Inc., and De La Hoya as defendants in the lawsuit, where the Mexican icon seeks damages in the excess of $280 million, and naming said parties. The burden of proof resides with the plaintiff, properly identified where said companies conducted their business. Friday, the ruling suggested that Alvarez and his legal team, the Maloney firm, have more work to do because the complaint alleges that citizenship of the LLC defended as if they were corporations rather than limited liability companies. The complaint has not properly alleged the citizenship of those parties, noted the Honorable Percy Anderson, District Judge of the U.S. District Court, in the official rulings. Company of which has been obtained by Boxing Scene, a Boxing absent unusual circumstances as parties seek to invoke diversity. Jurisdiction should be to the alleged affirmatively the actual citizenship of the relevant parties. As a result, plaintiffs' allegations are not sufficient to invoke the court's diversity jurisdiction. So basically right here, he don't have no grounds to stand on, all right? We can continue to read on. This shit as long as hell. We can continue to read on. But let's read the last one. According to the dismissive plaintiff complaint for lack of subject matter, jurisdiction Judge Anderson stated in his dismissal, a district court may and should grant leave to amend when it appears that the subject matter jurisdiction, may exist. Even though the complaint inadequately alleges the jurisdiction, it's just some lawyer talk, bro. So, basically what it was put to me like is that Canelo Alvarez, was bitching and complaining and crying that he wanted to pick his own opponents and he wanted to have more power to pick his own opponents and stuff of that nature. And he didn't want to fight who they said he wanted to fight. All right. So he can basically amend it and try to come back with a better case, or he can just sit down and work it out with his own. You know what I'm saying? So they got the whole little thing here. If you went to the lawyer talk, or you can break it down better than me. But it's just him crying, bro. That's it. This is a man that's crying about who want to cherry pick his opponents, and he wants the DAZN to pay him, and the DAZN don't want to pay him full money for Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. They want to pay him $15 and then fire the Golden Boy. They don't consider Billy Joe and Callum Smith premium opponents. They consider Oscar De La Hoya, Jorge Masvidal, and it was somebody else, Khabib, as premium opponents. So at this point, that's what I say, man. I say it all the time. All money ain't good money. And when you get older, you learn that. You know what I'm saying? All money ain't good money. Now he's stuck in a deal where he unhappy. Now he's stuck in a deal if he don't fight who they want him to fight, they have the grounds to cut his pay and pay him half of what he make. He don't have creative control. He's seen that contract, or he's seen the money that the contract come with, and now, they trying to destroy his legacy by making him fight clown fights with Oscar De La Hoya and UFC fighters. And now he in a position where he finding out the long way that all money ain't good money. That's what he finding out. So now he in the commission, he in a position trying to wiggle his way out of the situation. And the bad thing about it is that now when you try to sue somebody, now a lot of times that relationship on a personal level It's severed. You know what I'm saying? This is the equivalent of having a real bad fist fight. Even though it didn't go nowhere and it won't go nowhere because he don't have a case, and we keep explaining that in a minute. Now he done suffered relationships. Not only he already suffered them with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, now he suffered it to the people that put money in your pockets. Now anything you do going forward is just gonna be like, man, we just tolerating each other. You know, because remember before this lawsuit came out, it was said that Golden Boy and Canelo Alvarez wasn't on speaking terms with the DAZN. You know, and the DAZN could be going broke, so Canelo should just ride it out, fight them, fight who they want him to fight, and then eventually it'll be, you know, the DAZN probably gonna go broke in the United States. You go do what you want to do. If I was him, I'd be trying to fight 4 or 5 times a year to get out that contract. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to fight Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith, let's do it in November, December. I come back in February or March and fight Golovkin, fuck Cinco de Mayo. You know, I'm just trying to get out of it. I come back in July, I fight whoever y'all want me to fight again. I come back in September, fight who y'all want me to fight. Come back in December. I just be trying to get it over with. I just be the most active champion I can be. Yeah, that's good for the DAZN too, because the more Canelo fight, the more subscribers retain from month to month. So if he can fight once this year, he go down next year, try to fight 4 times next year, 5 times. So what he's already fulfilled 2 fights off the contract is Rocky Fielding didn't count. So, you know, if he can get 3, 4 in next year, well, 4 plus December in, you know, next year, 1, 3 in, 4, 5, 6, he only got 4 more times to fight. 2022 come, you know, you fight the top of the year, you fight in the summer, fight in the fall, fight in the winter, be done with it, get out the contract, rush to get out of there. You know, then you're gonna have your whole $280 million in your pocket. And then I'm not reeing up with the DAZN at all. Then I go somewhere to do my own thing. You know, so for him, I just had a mindset of just getting in and getting out. So you say, what is he, 30 years old right now? So by the time he 3 years from now, he'd be 33. He still, you know, has some good years left in him. You know, but that's what he chose to do. You know, so he had a mindset of trying to waste more money and make those legal people more money. He had a mindset of trying to waste his money and try to amend this, try to, you know, redo the lawsuit and do it again. He got a mindset in, fuck it, I'll take the 15, let's do it. You know, you want me to fight Golovkin next, let's do it. You want me to fight UFC fighter next, easy money, let's do it. You want me to fight De La Hoya after that, let's do it. I just had a mindset of getting in, getting out. You know what I'm saying? I played a fake role, coming there like, my bad. I was just a little upset. Oscar had me mad. Are we good, John Skipper and John Rushton? And then at the end of the day, I just fight as much as I can and then get off the contract. But by the time he probably fight by next year, then that shit gonna be folded. You know, or he can just retire. Canelo made a lot of money. What else can he do to pad his legacy? You know, what can he do? Beat up on Benavidez, Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith. Canelo can just legit retire if his money right. But who want to leave, you know, $100 million plus or $200 million plus dollars on the floor? Nobody. I just fight who they told me to fight, get in, get out. But the problem is he's a career cherry picker. And that's the biggest problem with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez never had to earn nothing in boxing. He never had to go the hard route in boxing. Everything he got has been given to him because of how he look and his heritage. So now one thing won't go his way. He signed his life away for $280 million. Now it won't go his way. Now he want to push a hissy fit. And then also Lion Killer was telling me that the lawsuit wasn't valid because it wasn't thick at all. He had no merit to stand on. What he trying to do is get out that contract. And the DAZN not going to let him get out that contract unless he fulfill what he got to do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he can amend it and go back in there and keep suing them and tie this up. All he doing is taking time off his career and taking money out of his pocket. All he got to do is just do what they say do, fight for who they want to say fight. They're not actually to fight no killers. You can fight Billy Joe Saunders, Callum Smith back to back. You should have no problem with that. You know, if they want you to fight, you know, Khabib, you can fight him. Masvidal, you can fight him. Want to fight Oscar? Them 5 fights they want you to fight, that you all should be able to beat them. You in 3 of those fights, if you can get all them UFC fighters in there, you're gonna make in Oscar, you can make $35 million fighting them 3. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's why you gotta read the contract. You know, they said Canelo may never have seen the contract agreements between the DAZN and Golden Boy, but that's why you always gotta have your lawyers go over stuff and see what they say. Obviously, he didn't know the full terms of agreement on the contract. And what I mean is, Oscar De La Hoya promised the DAZN that Canelo was gonna fight a trilogy with Triple G. And Canelo said, I never said that. Oscar putting words in my mouth. So right then and there, that should let you know that Canelo didn't know what the full terms of the contract and agreement was that he was dealing with. And, you know, it is what it is. He didn't have no merit. And they didn't even think twice about this. This lawsuit been in with a few days and they already rejected it. He don't have no grounds to stand on. Them legal people just took his money, putting paperwork together, knew he was going to lose. I wouldn't pay them a dime. But he just got treated like a fool. You just got to fight who they say fight. And that's hard for Canelo because Golden Boy been cherry picking his fights for his whole career. Damn near. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. But he gonna bitch, complain, and cry. But he don't have no merit to stand on, and that's from no legal people. So it is what it is. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think. The article is in Boxing Scene. One time we go.